This is an askSlim trade idea video walkthrough for an intermediate term long in the Palladium ETF, which is PALL. Um, Industrial metals are starting to show some interesting life here. Palladium, of course, has been a laggard, but yeah, I just really like this large saucer on the intermediate term, and it's coming up to some key areas here. You can see it right there. Look at how technical this stock, this ETF is traded, right? Back and forth, failure, breakout failure that triggered the move down. And then what happened here? We tried to re-enter range, couldn't. And then what happened after that huge blow off move in Palladium? We had years, literally years, of doing nothing. But during that period, we have started to build out this base. It's a very interesting chart here in Palladium. This old swing high is at 119.13. I like to see that get hit. Now on the short term, sorry, we got an interesting saucer that you can see there, very long, much easier to see on a weekly basis. Look at the RS, right? The RS is firmly positive here. So 115 to 112.25 versus 110.34. Why am I doing that? Well, you can see when you're in a trend or you are fairly strong, you often hold the rising 21. If you go back, I'm saying stronger trends, right? Let's go to stronger trends. You can see you're holding that rising 21 on the way up. You can see this is a chart I've looked at years ago. This is 2021, a long time ago. But yeah, so let's just keep your eyes on this. I think that this has got a shot at least to move back to the old highs at 119.32. I can tell you I will be looking to scale some out there because that's right around 1 times risk. So I'll be looking to scale some out there, and then ideally 121.26 and then 126. I would think that if we can move over 119.25, this could get legs up to 126. So it's a pretty important area here um, that we would clear. You can see there are really a lot of equal highs around that area too. So an interesting setup. Again, not a huge risk opportunity here. Talking about $5 in a name that is fairly volatile, of course, in Palladium. So we'll see what it wants to do. Good volume coming in here as well. Like, look at the volume, right? This is some of the highest volume we've seen, uh, even just on this chart, which is multiple years long, right? So good volume coming in here as we're getting closer to that breakout. You want to see high volume come into this stock on the breakout, just like any other setup. All right. So we'll see what this wants to do, but this is my setup here in Palladium.